Hello, everybody. My name is DeathRunner93, and
I will leave standing no barrier
remember?
to our
I
success.
did a Kronos video not long ago, and it did fairly well. People liked it. So,
Minions have spawned.
I'm going to be doing this again. I'm going to start level 5. We're going to look at the abilities, some builds, kind of maybe what abilities you can level by level roughly 10 to 15, and then I'm gonna look at this weird auto attack chain this guy has. Look at that. So weird. So
Hi.
who's the voice back? Alright, so as you can tell, I pretty much have builds going on, so before I do that though, I'm gonna get these abilities showing up. Alright, so first ones we're gonna look at, I love these different screens. Good Fortune, his passive. And I really like this guy because he's a guardian. GENESHA is a guardian that literally is to play an actual support and not just a mage tank. I really like that about this guy. Anytime he deals a killing blow, anytime he kills somebody, he gives that credit to his carry. So no longer, can you just go ballistic and, you got the kill and your hunter's whining like a little baby. Oh, you KSer. You did more than I did. How come I didn't get the kill? Now you can just be like, alright, you know what? Take it. And you give them the kill. You could be 0, 0, and 12 and you just made your hunter 12 and 0. Like, you make your carries around you very strong, so he will be the best buddy to hunters. And because of that and the amount of support items this guy will be able to build, I think that people will probably ban him just because they don't want a Kronos or a Huyi or something like that to get fed really easy. Also though, his assist range is increased by 20 units, and the time before he loses that credit is increased by 5 seconds. That's huge. Yes, I understand. Like, it's huge. It's really great. I really like that. Now, his first ability is Turn of Fate, and of course, what would a Guardian be without some form of damage ability? Alright, it scales from 90 to 330, and a certain percentage. I know it gets really strong though by level 20. Like, if you get a couple power items, it can be like 6, 7, 800. Which I really, anymore, with how damage is with Smite, I really don't hold it past. But we're going to look past that just for a little bit and then just see what type of supporty thing. He curses his enemies with considerable willpower, damaging them for each enemy he hits up to a maximum of 5. All allied gods within 55 units gain bonus damage. So you can end up, if you hit 2 to 5, it can be between 4 to 10% bonus damage. That's a lot. That's kind of like a freaking frenzy if you hit enough people, and it lasts for 3 seconds. So it's like, hey Poseidon, you're nearest. Okay, Kraken, I have a Gem of Isolation built on me, and I just hit them with all this, and they take 10% more damage. Kraken. So, yeah, Now I really like this, and I'll show off the abilities.
Your evil
that's the
strengthens
one.
our resolve.
And it looks really cool. It's got a decent cooldown. About 16 seconds at start. Cost is okay. His mana cost in general feel really good. Like, way good. Alright, so his 2 is Ohm. So, in typical fashion. Begins chanting and rises into the Lotus position, where he is slowed slightly but may travel freely in all directions. While chanting, he silences enemy gods in a cone in front of him. And this increases his physical protections, the physical protections of all allied gods, including himself, I believe, up to 60. Like, that. Just that. And I'll have to really show it though. But, like, the things you'll be able to do, like, let's say you hear Loki, right? All of a sudden, let's silence him. You get him right in that little cone right in front of you. You silence the Loki, or you silence the Ao Kuang, and silence the Humbots from getting ready to do his ult. Like, you can be really good, and having a mobile silence is very, very strong. So it's not going to damage, but a silence can do a lot. Hui's about ready to ricochet and kill your teammate. All of a sudden, you just walk up to him and go, no you don't. It's really nice. I really like that. Will I play this guy a lot? It's hard to say. He's a big giant elephant. They could do a lot with his skins and his kit. I'm curious how the nerfs and or buffs will go. I doubt he'll get any buffs, but probably nerfs. And remove obstacles is a 3. It's got a roughly 15-second cooldown, and might I say, the Ohm, it goes down to 10 seconds in the end. So it's still a rather high cooldown, but with CDR that will go down to probably 6 seconds, give or take, 4% cooldowns, maybe 7 seconds. Depends on the math works. His one's basically a dash, hooking an enemy god with his goad, holding them in place and charging. Now, I'll have to show this actually on one of these Odins here, but watch this. Punch, 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 throw up. That is a strong 1-2 type thing, and it's pretty dang sweet. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty dang sweet. But there's not much I can say about that, other than what it does. See, look at that. That's pretty sweet. Just combo. His ult is what I'm kind of excited about. Look at that. Now, if you're an old school Smite player, you may recognize this. Ladies and gents, welcome to Old Was Ult.
You will go no near the me.
Like, he damaged himself. Like, that is awesome. You put that up with the Odin cage and everything else, it's gonna be sweet. Sad thing is, shake and bake will not happen because it's every point. Raw quiet. It's gonna happen every, give or take, what was it, half a second if I'm correct? So it'll be quite interesting.
Your wickedness stops here.
Nope. See the combo change you can do though? Like, you can do a lot. And, I mean, look at this. Raw can. Now, raw. Let me just... And yeah, of course you'll be hearing that all the time. Alright, so the ult though is going to be fun. I have too much fun with it already, to be honest. But let's get the builds. Actually, a better thing. Leveling up, and I'm going to put myself up to level 12. One of my favorite, because I feel like that's when you get your other relic and everything else. Personally, I think max out the ult as soon as possible. The 1, I think you max out. And even though the 3 is really good, I feel like that 2 and its cooldowns, I mean, look at that. 50 protections, costs mana, it increases that, but 11 seconds, just too good.
Your evil strengthens our resolve.
So, give or take, and you can swap around, but I think the 1 is always what you want to max out first. Starting out, I think you want Lono's Mask and Watcher's Gift. That will give you just enough to get like a mana pot, maybe 3, and a healing pot. Because this would be 800 and this would be 500, which make you still have about 200 left, so it'd be 50, 50, 50, and another 50 here. So that will work pretty well. I think Med is a good start. And then, if you, and by the way, we just need one more relic and we'll actually be symmetrical, thank God. But I think doing the new Frenzy, or getting a Sunder, or getting Blink, doing things that would be really good, maybe the Curse, Horrific Emblem, little things like that will be great. I think, and this will be a choice here, the next item you'll go will either be
Sure,
Traveler
let me
Shoes,
hold that
depending
for
on
you.
if you want to just really get the gold farm up and going, or Shoes of Focus. Shoes of Focus just for the cooldowns and the mana, but this guy doesn't mana starve that bad, so you mainly be doing it for the cooldowns. This right here, though, if you combine Traveler Shoes, which Watcher's Gift, that's a lot already, but Low Nose Mask gives you an extra 150 HP if you allow your teammates to help get 75 stacks, and then you just instantly gain a permanent 400 gold. I don't know if you can just stack it, sell it, stack it, sell it, but, you know, cost-wise, it's not worth it. But you can, you know, you can sell for what was it? 200. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you can't do that here. It'd be like 233 if I'm correct. But I actually think Sovereignty
I'd
Heart
say
Ward
that
is
is
really good on this
handsome.
guy. And I said, Traveler, cooldown boots. I personally will go with the cooldown boots. And this is where the build kind of changed from there. You can go Sovereignty Heart Ward. I think a Mantle and a Winged Blade, things like that. It just depends what you're up against. I think very aura-like things like Jade Emperor's Crown are really great. And Shogun's Kusari, I think they're really good on this guy. Anything that just tanks him up. Hide the Urchin would go really well with his kit as well, because he's all about giving. So for each assist you get, which means you're going to have a more max assist and kill thing, you'll get those 10 stacks on Hide the Urchin very, very fast. Mail Renewal as well. All you need to do is get an assist or a kill, so an assist works just fine with this guy, and you get the healing. So you could do something like this. Sell your, you know, you could have Hide the Urchin. There's different things you could do here. I'd probably do Hide the Urchin here or here, like much earlier, of course. But personally, I think I'd go with also a Mantle. Mantle's really good if you don't want to do stacks. And this already would get you at 30% CDR, which is just great. And also think, you know, after the game gets a little while, you'll sell your Low Nose Mask. And you'll kind of have to choose, you know, maybe I'll go something a little more magical protections, get max CDR. Maybe I want to lower their power. Maybe I need to get that Winged Blade to stop the slows. It will just really come down to the situation. I think Mail Renewals is the same. You know, it comes down to the situation and everything. You could even do Hide the Urchin along with that. And then
All four of them.
Stone of Gaia. Stone of Gaia is really good now, but like not too OP. I think adding all the stuff they have to the passives and stuff are great. Lets you kind of choose those health trees and stuff. I really like how they want you to kind of deviate from just, and this is something I really always hated and everything, but it was always stupid stuff like, let's get rid of this, because it would be like, let's get max CDR, boom, and then it'd just be like throw crap, throw stuff, you know, throw more, you know, just boom, throw something. And it's fine, but literally, like, I feel like this game you need to think a little more than just building whatever. So that's just me, though. Let's see, and let's just do this. And let's just see how tanky this guy gets, to be honest. Let's see those cooldowns now. Yeah, see, that's 7.7, and then 8, let's see, 11.2, 52.5, but that's without maxing. Once you start getting more... Guys, that tickles.
You will go no further.
See, that's like, that ult, like, I am glad you can walk out of it, because the damage it did beforehand, though, on Oldwa was just intense. Do I justify, like, I think he does more damage than what he should? Yes. Do I love the kit? Yeah, I do. I honestly do. This guy got held back for a reason, and I really love what they did. It just works really well. He just feels good and everything, and let's just cheese it.
Don't fear them, friend.
And see, that's something I love too, that combo. Just, you know, you just go in and boom.
I am the one.
he does okay damage. He's no Bacchus. I will say that. He is no Bacchus. But will you guys be playing this guy? Will you like? I think I will. He'll be like a hardcore, like, at least in casual conquest, I will definitely play support as this guy. Isn't that cool? But I will definitely do that. And if you guys would like to see a gameplay video on him, I definitely will do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And if there's something I missed, make sure to ask them in the comments below. And I will kind of go further into it. You know, I think his autos do more than what they should as well, and that's what I've been hearing like on the Reddit. So we'll just have to see. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you leave a like and everything else. This is Deathrow93. This is me playing GENESHA, and I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye bye.